eNCA reporter Lirandzu Themba has been out and about in the capital city, and I would imagine that it has been as difficult in Pretoria as it has been in other centres.
I think, Jeremy, a lot of commuters in the capital did heed the call that there will not be any bus services today. So we did not see those winding queues that we saw in the Western Cape. However, it was quite surprising as well to get a sense of sympathy from some commuters that I spoke to, many of them alluding to the fact that they experienced this not just this year but also last year, and they feel that these bus drivers should be given what they need, but certainly not at their expense. They are calling on someone to intervene, even government at that, for them to have their buses back.
Inevitably, though, Lirandzu, when people start to head home in about an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours' time, we're going to have a repeat of what we saw this morning. There's going to be a clamour for taxis and trains, and that is going to prove very difficult for people who might arrive home very late tonight.
Not only will it be difficult in terms of time, but also because of finances. As we know that buses cost far less than taxis. Speaking to some commuters, they say that they now have to fork out double what they would initially fork out just to go to work. And of course, this will be the same case when they go back to their homes later on today. So it is a finance burden on the commuters that is obviously very frustrating for them. But also the drivers that I spoke to who were gathered at the Soshanguve bus depot, Jeremy, told me that it is not up to them for them to embark on this protest action, saying that they're really left with this is their last resort, saying that they've tried by all means to try and meet the employer, but it seems 7% just will not be enough, saying that they at least will go down to 10%. Also telling me that it is also their wives and their children that are also dependent on the bus service. We know that Pretorians are heavily reliant on buses. However, there is a bit of relief because the Ria Vaya bus service as well as the municipal bus services are operating in the capital. However, Gauteng bus services are staying put, as well as Patco and Autopax. And of course, those are the very bus services that are taking the chunk of the commuters.
All right, Lirandzu Themba in Pretoria, thank you very much indeed, and obviously we will update you on that situation nationwide as that reverse commute begins at around 4:30 this afternoon.